Hello and welcome back to PA Academy, and this is the example 2 under Venn diagram. So if you missed the previous part of this video, kindly check the description. You'll find the link to the other parts of this video, including the example 1 that we did. And if you are yet to subscribe to PA Academy, kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. So in this example 2, we are going to be solving this question. This is another question under the Venn diagram. So you can see that this question, there are a lot of text, This is a typical Venn diagram question with too many texts and more like a story. But what is important is that you just pick the important points and then you solve it and you get your answer. So it says, in a science class, 18 students read physics, 25 read mathematics, 23 read chemistry, 9 read physics and mathematics, 10 read mathematics and chemistry, 9 and 6 read physics and chemistry. If there were 50 students altogether and 5 students did not read any of the 3 subjects, how many students read? So these are the questions that follow. All 3 subjects, only mathematics, chemistry but not mathematics, physics and chemistry but not mathematics. So you can see that there are a lot of words in it, like I said earlier. So what we are just going to do right now is just to pick the important thing we need to solve the question, and then we'll be good to go. So the first one said that what 18 students read physics. So let's put it. So 18 students read physics. So the next one is what? 25. So 25 students read mathematics. So then 23 read chemistry. 23 students read chemistry. So the next one is 9 read physics and mathematics. So 9 read physics and mathematics. Then 10. So 10 read mathematics and chemistry. Then 6. So 6 read physics and chemistry. So if there were 50 students altogether, that means the universal set is equals to 50. And 5 did not read any of the 3 subjects. So 5. So 5 did not read any of the subjects. So before we start solving the question that follows that, so they're asking that how many students read all the 3 subjects, only maths and so on. So first thing we are going to do, we are going to represent it in a Venn diagram. And then it will be, so after doing that, we'll sort out the numbers and then the figures according to each set, and then we'll be able to, we start to be easier for us to even get the answer to the question. So now that we've been able to break down the question into this, so we are going to be following this instead of looking through this again. So what we are going to do now is to draw a Venn diagram to illustrate it. So there are 3 sets here. We have the that of physics, maths and chemistry. So then we'll put it in a box. So our universal set is 50. So put it somewhere beside it. So let this represent physics with P, and that is 18. We are told that 18 students read physics. So for mathematics, 25. So let this mathematics M, that's 25. And then the third one is chemistry. So let's put this as C, as 23. So starting, let's start with the one that combines all of them together. So we are told that 5 did not read any of the subjects. So when they say 5 did not read any of the subject, that 5 will still be within the box but somewhere outside. So let's put the 5 here. So now, since we are told that since read physics and chemistry, but if you look at the question, one of the part of the question asks us that we should find the total number of students that read all the 3 subjects. Now we don't know that, and that is where we are supposed to start from when it comes to Venn diagram, which I explained in the other part, in the previous part. So we are going to represent it with X. This part that represents students that read all the 3 subjects, this particular intersection where physics, maths, and chemistry intersect, represent those that read all the 3 subjects. So let's represent it with X. Then we can continue from there. So now I said, so we've been able to assign value to this. So next one is that 6 read physics and chemistry. So let's look at it. So this is the circle for physics, and this is the circle for chemistry. Now, if this is the circle for physics and this is for chemistry, now the one that combined physics and chemistry is this point. That combine physics and chemistry. And the question says 6 read physics and chemistry. Now, out of that 6 that read physics and chemistry, a particular number also read all the 3 subjects, which is X. So for us to get those that read physics and chemistry for this particular side, it will have, so here will be 6 minus X, because everything that has to be here must be equals to 6. So since there is a particular section of them that read all the 3 subjects, we'll just deduct it from 6. So here will be 6 minus X. So we've already sort out this. Then the next one is what? 10 read mathematics and chemistry. So let's look at that of mathematics and chemistry. So this is the circle that represents mathematics, and here represents chemistry. So the parts that read chemistry and mathematics is here. So this is the section that represents mathematics and chemistry. And the question says what? There are how many? 10. So out of that 10, we already have X here. So what we are going to be having is 10 minus X. No, because the reason why we are using X, but we are yet to know the value of those that read all the 3 subjects. So that's why we are still representing this with X. So this has been answered. So the next one is 9 read physics and maths. So this is the circle that represents physics, maths, and then the part that join them together is this. So it's this part. So from that 10, okay, 9 rather. So from the 9, we already have X that read all the 3 subjects. So what we are going to have here is 9 minus X. I believe you can see this. So that's 9 minus X. We've been able to answer this. So the next one said that what? 23 what students read chemistry. So that means by the time we had all the values here, it should be able to give us what? 23. And now what we want to get now is those that read only chemistry. Out of all these 23, how many of them read only chemistry? So for us to get that, so what we are going to do is for chemistry. So from that 23, so we are going to deduct these 3 values, 6 minus X, X, and then 10 minus X from 23 to get those that read only chemistry. So that will be 23 minus, now we are going to add 6 minus X plus X, then plus 10 minus X. So from this minus X plus X can cancel out. So we'll be left with 23. So 6 plus 10, that's 16. And then minus X. So due to this minus, then we'll be having minus 16 plus X. So 23 minus 16, that will give us 7 plus X. So we'll be having 7 plus X. So that 7 plus X, we'll have it here, 7 plus X. So that is for chemistry. So now let's do the same thing for what's the next one? For mathematics. So for mathematics, we are told that 25 So 25 students what read mathematics. So out of that 25, we are trying to get those that read only mathematics. Only mathematics. So to get that, that will be this 25 minus this three value, 9 minus x. So we are going to add 9 minus x plus 10 minus x and subtract it from 25. So that will be 25 minus, into brackets, 9 minus x plus this x, then plus 10 minus x. So that will give us 25. So this minus x plus x can cancel it. Then we are left with, so 10 plus x, that's 19 minus x. So due to this minus, it will now be minus 19 plus x. So that will give us, so 25 minus 19 plus x, that will give us 6 plus x. So the 6 plus x, we'll have it here, 6 plus x. So let's do for the last one, that's for physics, 18 students. So let's look for those that read only physics. So for physics, so that will be 18 minus, into brackets, 9 minus x plus x plus 6 minus x. So minus x plus x will cancel out. So that will be 18. So 9 plus 16, that's 15. So here will be 15 minus x. So due to this minus, that will be minus. If you use the minus to multiply it, that will be minus 15 plus x. So that will give us 3 plus x. So here we'll be having 3 plus x. Now we've assigned value to all the parts of this set. All of them now have their value. Now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to add each of these values together and equate it to 50, which is the universal set. Because by the time we add all these values together, including this 5 that did not read any of the subjects, it must give us 50. So in doing that, we'll be able to get the value of x. So let's start with this. So that will be 3 plus x plus, so 9 minus x. This, I'm picking everything inside the physics circle, plus x plus 6 minus x. So plus 6 plus x, then plus 10 minus x, then plus 7 plus x plus the 5 is equals to 50. So let's simplify this. So some plus x and minus x will be cancelling each other. So here we have minus x plus x. So here we have minus x and we have plus x. They can cancel each other. Here we have plus x and minus x can also cancel each other. So now let's add the numbers that we have. Here we have 3 plus 9, 3 plus 9 plus 6 plus 6 again plus 10 plus 7 plus 5. That's 46. So we are left with x, this is the only x that is left, plus 46 is equals to 50. So if we minus 46 from both sides, that will be x is equals to, so if we minus 46 from both sides, this 40 to cancel out this, we'll be left with x is equals to 50 minus 46. So our x is equals to 4. So with that means those that studied all the 3 subjects is equals to what? To 4. But before we even start doing that, so next thing we are going to do is we are going to withdraw this set, this Venn diagram rather, and then start to substitute the value of x so that we can get the values, the actual value for all of these elements. So let me draw the diagram again. So our universal set is 50. Then that 5 that studied none of the 3 subjects. So this is for physics, which is 18. This is for chemistry, which is 23. And this is for maths, which is 25. So now let's start inserting the values. So right here, the x, we've already known that the value of our x is 4. So here the x, we're going to put it into this as 4. So let's look at this. Here we have 10 minus x, and our x is 4. That's 10 minus 4. That will give us 6. So this is the place here. We're having 6. So here we're having 6 plus x. That's 6 plus 4, 10. And then that's it here, 10. So let's look at this. 7 plus x. That's 7 plus 4. That's 11. 11. So we are just making it to be more neat here. Then 6 minus x. That's 6 minus 4. Will give us 2. So this is the section here. Here we have 3 plus x. That's 3 plus 4, 7. And here we have 9 minus x, which is 9 minus 4, and will give us 5. So we've been able to represent it in a Venn diagram. So the next thing that we are going to do is to answer the question that follows it. So these are the questions that follows. So the first question said that how many students read all 3 subjects? So let's bring out our diagram now. So how many of them study the 3 subjects? So this is the part that they are talking about. The student that study all the 3 subjects. You can see there are 4. So the answer to this is what? So the answer here is what? Is 4. Now, how many students study only mathematics? Now pay attention to this only mathematics. So by the time we check our diagram, this is the circle that represents mathematics. So when they say how many students study only mathematics, let me draw. This is the circle that represents mathematics. This particular one that represents mathematics. So now when they say how many students study only mathematics, so it's 10. This is it. This is just the total number of students that study only mathematics. Assuming they ask that how many students study mathematics, then we can add 10 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6, and it will give us 25. That is assuming the question says, okay, how many students read mathematics? Then we can say, okay, there are 25. But since it's only mathematics, it is 10. So we can have this to be 10. So the third one said, how many students read chemistry but not mathematics? So let's look at it. How many students studied chemistry? So this is the circle that represents chemistry. Let me do that with the red pen. So this part represents chemistry. So you say how many that read chemistry but not mathematics? So if you look at it, this is the part for chemistry and this is the part for mathematics. So those that read chemistry but not mathematics is this 11 and 2. So this 4 and 6, they are this 6 now is reading chemistry and mathematics. This 4 is reading mathematics and physics. So now, but we are looking for those that read only chemistry, but not mathematics. So for chemistry, that will be 11 plus 2. That's 13. So the answer to this is 11 plus 2, so which is 13. So it's only 13 students that read chemistry but not mathematics. Because look at it, you can just anything relating to chemistry but outside mathematics is only 11 and 2, and that is 13. So let's look at the last one. He said, how many students read physics and chemistry but not mathematics? They read physics and chemistry but not mathematics. So look at it. They read physics and chemistry. First, let's look at that. This is the circle for physics, and this is the circle for what? For chemistry. So this is the part that join them together. Physics, for physics and chemistry. Look at the question. Now we've gotten the part that combine physics and chemistry. But the question went further and said that physics and chemistry, but not mathematics. So this 4 is still with mathematics, despite the fact that it is still under physics and chemistry. So by the time we exclude this, we'll be left with only 2. So this is the number. So the total number of students that read physics and chemistry but not mathematics. So if you look at this diagram, it's just these 2. So it's only these 2 students that are reading both physics and mathematics but not what? No, only physics. I read only physics and chemistry but not mathematics. So the answer to this is 2. So with that, we've been able to solve the question number 2. So, and I believe you've been able to understand this properly. If not, you can watch the video again so that you can get a clearer understanding. So in the next part of this video, we're also going to be looking at another example, and I'll see you in the example 3 of Venn diagram.